G'day guys, welcome back to another week of Australia-wide Explorers. This week we hit up some more ripper camps around Darwin, head back down to Katherine to pick up some goodies and start making our way towards Kununurra. Along the way, we have to move camps because of a fire, and we also do the dreaded budget breakdown for the month. Hope you all enjoy. Welcome back. Starting this episode off with an absolute banger, the one that we didn't get to last week, which is, where are we? Dundee Beach. Yknot Beach Camp. Take you for a little look around and check it out. Leo, could you please tell us your thoughts on the new campground? What do you think? Tell me about it. Do you like it? Is it good? You don't care. Quick little update from today, because I didn't do any filming really on the charter, but we've got a nice trout here. These guys even filleted it for us, which was awesome. So that, I reckon, do that maybe tomorrow? No, the day after. Then we've got a couple of red emperors. So he gave me one full one that I'm going to do either on the fire or on the Weber, and one filleted. And then these were a couple of grassies, pretty sure. We got heaps of those, so just took a chunk of that. But we'll wrap this up, put this in the freezer, because this should do us for the next, we'll make it last a couple of weeks at least before we're, where are we? Ningaloo, and we'll hopefully get some more fish. But yeah, there we go, that's today. Alrighty, first fish cook up of the trip. So we've gone with the red emperor. Absolutely bloody beautiful. Got it with a bit of citrus, salt, pepper and lemon seasoning. So we get that whipped up, have dinner, and then hopefully it's time for sunset. And then we're going back to the tavern again, this time because we've got a couple of friends there. And yeah, we'll see how this turns out. Oh, just checking if she's cooked. I'm gonna have a little. Yep.
So we are at Gunpoint Beach campsite, and wait till you see this. Wow. My sunny is on. We're actually trying to find somewhere we can actually camp because everyone else around here is camped on like a little grassy patch, but we're supposed to be beach camping and it's packed. So we're just going to drive up the beach a little bit longer and see if we can find somewhere to actually camp that isn't on the water, because see how high the tide comes up. So, and it's too soft up here. So we keep looking. Right, puppies, we're at the beach. Yay!
This is for reference at 5.5 metre tide. We are set up over there. And I'll show you later, our camp is only maybe 6 metres away from the high tide line. So that's a whole lot of water to come in. Buddy, we rolled into Gunn Point this afternoon. A little word of advice, anyone with a caravan, go via south access, not the north access. The north is a little bit funky. Chuck some clips in here and show you how we went. A couple of angles, but like it was good. We're all good, we survived. But yeah, definitely go the south beach access. We've come down about halfway between the north access and the south, and we've scored this like ripper area here. These guys I think are just here for the sunset, so they just rocked up. Yeah, but this is a pearl of a spot. Free camp, be self-contained, obviously take all your rubbish. There is a little bit of rubbish around, so we'll fill up a bag and take that. But it's a massive beach. Drive all the way down, really hard packed. We came in at 40 psi. So don't need to let your tyres down. And now we're just waiting on the sun to set. Annalise is about to do a little workout. She does our online 6 PM workout. I'm not. My back hurts from the fishing charter yesterday. That's my excuse. I am going to do photos and get some nice drone vids of the sunset. So yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow morning. I'll get to head back into Darwin for a couple of things. Alrighty, that's our last sunset. I was about to say sunrise at Gunn Point. This is a must-do. You've got to come here. Both nights, this has just been incredible. I know we've got some ripper to come, so I'm not going to say it's the best one. It's the best one so far, but I know that there'll be some rippers in WA when we get there. But I'll chuck up a bunch of drone footage and stuff. See if I can get this to focus. Hang on. No, I changed the settings. But I'll chuck up a bunch of footage of that, a bit of driving along the beach for sunset, and tell us what you reckon of this one. And yeah, pretty keen for some more bloody good sunsets. I've heard it's pretty shitty weather in Melbourne. Alrighty, so the fun part begins. I've just taken the mud flaps off the stone guard here, and I'm actually going to put those underneath in front of the suspension to stop it chipping. Now, if anyone has gone through the process of ordering a stone stomper, I don't know if it's just me, but this has been one of the most difficult things I've had to do. I build big buildings for a living. I have for half of my life. These are like the worst plans and instructions I've ever seen in my life. The whole process isn't very easy. I like to call people. I want to be on the phone and I want to call someone. I want to talk to someone. Stone Stomper don't do that. There is no contact, nothing. It is all emails only. They were very, very busy at the time that I ordered this too. That was a 6-week lead time. So, which didn't work for us because we got our van a week and a half before we left. So anyone that is looking at getting this product, make sure you allow yourself enough time. Now, to their credit, they did, they kind of got me in a little bit quicker in a manufacturer slot. They said, mate, just let us know where you are. We'll tell you when it's ready to ship. You tell us where we are, we'll get it to you. They did. They were very helpful in that regard. I just think it is such a well-renowned product now. There's so much demand. It was very hard in our circumstance to get it, and yeah, ordering it, and I'm about to start installing it, but it's so we'll see how we go. I won't shoot myself in the foot just yet, but I don't know what to do here, if I do a little time lapse or something. Probably not. I'll show you the little stages, I reckon. Alrighty, so we've got the 4 mounting points done on the van. Made it nice and tight. So up on this one here, you just got a few techies. Easy done. This one here, this actually bolts through the existing stone deflector frame. Alright, so that's on now. So I'll jump onto the car and get it done up. Alrighty, so it's on. Fits, works. The only downside is I used to take the base plate off the Bosch jack and leave it in place, but now I'm going to have to unscrew that and bring that up every time. Worst things have happened, but no, it fits pretty good. Went on quite easy, to be honest. I think it's just the whole ordering process, maybe the instructions are a bit overcomplicated because they show every possible outcome, but no, I'm happy with this. And we also got the old mud flaps underneath in front of our cruise master suspension to keep that from getting chips.
So we just picked up a very special delivery that we are so excited to pop on. It's the Dreamer RV mattress topper. So we did go with the premium mattress, however it is still just a little bit harder than what we're used to. Yes, over time it should go softer, but for now we just thought we may as well pop a mattress topper on. So we're so happy and so excited to finally get this on. So we're currently at Gregory Crossing, or Gregory something, on our way to Kununurra. We start the gib tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, the next day. So we're just stopping here in between Katherine and Kununurra. So we have this beautiful spot. We're just up there. It is a free camp, so I'm making sure the coast is clear of crocs and snakes and things because the puppies. So I have to somehow scale my way back up there, but I wanted to come and have a look, see.
Alrighty, we're currently moving because this has just jumped the creek and that is about to rip through all of that grass. Give it an hour, half an hour to be down to where we were camping. That's the other side of the creek at the moment. So we just went and woke up our neighbours, and we got woken up by our neighbours first, then we just went and woke our other neighbours up and said, hey, let's let's move because it's about to get toasty. So yeah, it's currently 10 past 11 and we're relocating homes. Howdy team. We are finishing up. Oh, it's going to be the end of the video? Yeah. We're finishing up the video with a quick budget review for the first month, which I didn't want to do because this month has been pretty crazy with expenses on the road and in our personal lives too. And no other month is going to be like this. We've covered probably 4 or 5 times the ground that we will in any other month traveling. We've had to service both the car and the caravan. We've had to buy things that we forgot from home, things that I couldn't get at home. It's been a lot. It's been getting ourselves set up. So we don't want to scare anyone. Obviously everyone's budget's different and we didn't have a budget. We aren't doing this trip as doing it in a way that we need to do it as cheap as possible. We also want to make the best memories. And
so we do have a budget, but we're just not like we have exactly X amount that we've got. Like, it's not a smaller number like some people do. We also, we aren't the smallest spenders normally, so I think that even for, not in like a materialistic kind of way, but I don't know, I just feel like naturally our lives we kind of
very, very good at spending money.
We're just good at spending money on what, who knows, but again, we're here to be totally transparent because we're obviously learning a new lifestyle as well, and we're obviously both not working, we don't have an income, so yes, we've got this money, but we're really trying to be real and raw about the fact that it's us learning too in a totally different lifestyle.
Well, this month has definitely given me a good slap in the face, so the next months will not be like this. So our totals are, we've spent
Do you want to say like what you broke it into, like what?
Yeah, I'll just read it out in the title. So on fuel, we've done about 7,500 Ks. We've spent 4.5 grand. A lot of that was upwards of the $3 range. Like once you get into the center, the places we were going are filling up. Trying to find 98 or 95, we were looking at like $2.80, $2.90 a litre. And we all know that Y62s aren't the most fuel economical car. But to be honest, our car's actually done pretty well. We're 7.4 tonne loaded, and I averaged 28 to 29 litres per 100, unless I'm in a really shitty headwind like today. Alright, groceries and food. So this is groceries as well as buying some food, you know, servo snacks here and there, waters, bits and pieces because someone didn't want to drink the filtered water out of the caravan for the first 3 weeks.
It didn't taste very good.
So groceries and stuff, we spent $2,085. Accommodation, camping fees, caravan parks. We stayed at a fair few more stations and paid sort of like hip camps and caravan parks than I first thought.
Bless you.
Than I first anticipated, but I also prefer to do that through the centre of Australia. Way more comfortable. It's just a better feeling. You feel a lot safer. All that jazz. So we spent $875 on accommodation, which actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
And again with that, for like a safety thing too, like we haven't been on the road for long enough. I feel like just for peace of mind we decided to sometimes just go and stay at a caravan park.
Yeah,
we probably could have done free camping, but we were doing a lot up the middle, and if you've done up the middle before, you know there's loitering people, you're very remote, no reception, those kind of things, where we just thought it's probably not worth, while we're still getting used to it, taking that risk and staying somewhere. Staying in a gravel pit in the middle of nowhere. It even has signs everywhere saying, if you're camping here, you have to be careful, X, Y, and Z. So.
And the road noise too. There's road trains all night.
Yeah.
So maintenance. So obviously the caravan had its first service. That cost me $738.
And the shock.
No, that was warranty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a cost to us. And the car service, its 10,000k service, cost me $648. So nothing is cheap up here. I obviously wanted to find good, well-renowned places, and I did, and I paid the premium for all that. So that's a total of $1,386. I've just got a category for random, because this is all car stuff that I needed to get, you know, grease gun, car cleaning things. We had to get new pots and pans, and we bought the mattress topper. So mattress topper, car washing stuff, brush seals for the windows because mozzies were getting, just lots of different things. This also includes the stone stomper and a fishing charter. So we spent $2,912 on random things. So the total for the month is $11,958. If we take out mattress topper, stone stomper, the services, and a couple of other bits and pieces, we're at $9,000, which actually isn't too far off my initial budget. Once I take off the extra fuel that we've done this month, because that's an extra, say, probably two and a bit grand than any other month moving forward, that comes right down to the budget that I had when I first did this before we took off. Before we took off, and then I can factor in, you know, this doesn't include any repayments and insurances and all the stuff that we've got outside of the trip. This is just purely, and any budget stuff we do will be just on the road stuff, because everyone's personal stuff is different. We've just done we've done this week at Dundee, Gunn Point free camp. From there I drove back into Darwin, got the car serviced, came back. We spent another night there last night. We're now at Knott's Crossing Caravan Park, just in a powered spot. We've done a clean. I've installed the stone stomper, you did the mattress topper, and I needed somewhere to deliver the stone stomper, and they rang me with, like, they said, it's getting picked up in 10 minutes, we need an address to send it to. This was the first caravan park I clicked on in Katherine, and it's actually pretty good, to be honest.
Nice.
It's expensive though, it's $65 a night. So,
but we had to be able to go to the post office to pick up the mattress topper, which was there for a few days before. So we were able to get the mattress topper delivered there, but we just couldn't get the stone stomper.
It's too long.
Yeah.
Post won't take it.
Yeah.
Which is
so
really
annoying.
helpful.
But again, it's something that we're learning if we need.
And I'm
stuff.
really excited about that. And yeah, the stone stomper, that was a whole ordeal. I've explained a little bit in the install anyway, but yeah, just allows so much time to get that ordered and delivered. But yeah, that's it for the budget stuff, and we'll do it again next month, and I promise you, actually, it will be lower. It has to be lower, because it can't be that again.
It will be lower.
It has to be.
Like, there's so many elements to this budget that we had no idea, and even a lot of that groceries was, when we were coming up the middle, we weren't paying attention. Not paying attention, but we were learning how you kind of need to do a big shop at your Coles or Woolies, because IGAs, general stores, everything has such a big markup. So when we were doing random little shops here and there, like, I went to one and I went to go and get a tomato and spent $90 on probably like 10 things, like veggies.
It wasn't even 10. You came back with broccolini, some mints, a couple of waters, and I think some lollies.
Yeah.
It was $96.
Yeah, it just
Really fell over.
That was the day the man asked if he could hitchhike with us.
Yeah.
But anyway, the whole point is that try to always shop at your big chains. Unless you're getting like proper farm stuff from, and you're supporting farmers and things like that, that's different. We'd love to stop and get things at a little store, or fresh veggies or fresh meat or anything like that, but your random station, like petrol station general stores, they're just a total rip-off. So a lot of that first groceries was my bad.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll wrap this up, and yeah, next month will be a lot better.
Yeah.
Toodaloo. Actually, no. Next episode will be on the Gib.
Yeah.
The next few episodes will be on the Gib. So we're really looking forward to that. So we're in Katherine now, and we've got tomorrow night at a stay between Katherine and Kununurra. Then we're in Kununurra for a night, and then we're on the Gib for 26 or 25 days or something before we get to Broome. But yeah, we'll catch you there. That should be pretty good. Looking forward to that. Everything's going to be red and never the same again.
A month down.
Yeah, first month done.
See ya.
Thanks for watching, legends. We'll catch you next week on the Gib. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.